group win. Could you like do a small, I don't know, flashback of what really happened in Valencia? Like you accomplished what many people didn't really believe you could do by taking the third place, but then again, were you even stressed? After the first round of 64 group, do you feel like you can take it and you can actually go top 3?
No, not really. I knew it. I knew that I could win my group, the first one, because I was pretty confident against 4GG and Oris, and I don't remember the last guy's name, but
it's a French guy, I think.
No, the last guy was Spanish. Like Oris is French, but last guy was Spanish. I don't remember his name though. They are not that strong, so I knew that I would beat them at least, and I was pretty confident against 4GG. And like the second group, it all depended on how lucky I would be, and the same thing with the rest of the brackets.
You lost to Tasia, who's being considered as the top Terran right now, one of at least top 3 Terran in the world. But then again, you won against Luciferin, if I remember correct.
Yeah.
One of the Wonder Boys of StarCraft 2 right now, together with his brother Vortex. Again, in our short pre-interview for Gosu Gamers, you said that you can actually take Luciferin and Vortex and 4GG, and apparently you won against 4GG in round 64, and then you took Luciferin in the playoffs.
And I also beat Vortex in the second group stage.
True. Yeah. So you actually took 3 of them. Why were you so confident against like the best players in Europe currently?
Vortex, it's because I've been playing him a lot on ladder, and I've built up this image that I'm trying to play macro and so on. So when I played him, I just straight up cheesed him, and his micro is not that good. So I just out macroed him, out cheesed him, and it was pretty easy. Especially since I was like 99% sure that he was going mutas both games. So I just made a lot of banelings. And with Luciferin, it's the same thing. Like I've been playing him a ton on ladder, and I've been cheesing him, and I've been playing standard, and I've been beating him both ways. So I think he was scared of my cheeses, so he didn't play that greedy.
Okay.
And then I just played macro instead, because I knew that he would adjust his play.
I know this is probably kind of an uncomfortable question for you at this point, but after we saw both Vortex and Luciferin doing really good in IEM, now in DreamHack Valencia as well, because I think we cannot really deny that Luciferin did pretty good at this point in time. Would you consider them being what people say, I don't know, a one-hit wonder, for example?
No, they're both two of the best European players. Like Luciferin was one of the best players in the beta. Then he went inactive. Then he came back. He won the Gathering. Pretty much like he had played not that much before the Gathering, and most of the best Europeans were there. And same thing with Vortex. He has been a ladder beast for probably over a year now, constantly at the top. And they both deserve the results they've been able to achieve.
Sorry, did I interrupt?
No.
Okay. But now, going a bit further in the future, you're going to Bucharest.
Yeah.
People now, because first you said, and people were like, okay, Targa's going, okay, he might do good eventually in the first group if he's gonna get decent players, but then you actually took down a lot of big names, and now you're going to another DreamHack, and people really hope that you're gonna place high again, which obviously I wish you as well. But now, before you said that you didn't really feel a lot of pressure playing.
Nope.
Does it still apply?
Yeah, I don't feel pressure at all.
You're just having fun, basically. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
And but then again, isn't there like, I don't know, you many people say that they play StarCraft just because they feel like there's that competitive, I don't know, the competitive bite of StarCraft, that people like play it because they want to be better than the rest. Like, does it apply to you again as well, or you just?
Yeah, I had the same thing. Like, I'm competitive and I want to win, but I don't put any pressure on myself, because I feel that's the best approach to a tournament. Like, if I get eliminated early, I go out and have fun instead. I think I'm not gonna go back to the hotel room and sit there for 2 days and cry because of imbalance or whatever. Then I'd rather go out and have fun.
And that reminds me, do you have a chance to actually visit Valencia?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Like, all my time in Valencia was spent at the venue.
Before the event started, I'm sorry that I'm jumping a little bit, but there are like quite a few questions that I have. Do you have an opportunity to visit the esports conference to listen to you guys talking?
No. Like, I arrived on Friday, like 5 or 6 o'clock or something during the day, and I pretty much just went to the hotel, relaxed.
We're gonna cut that out.
Okay.
Now you're back at Ministry of Wind, so apparently, do you consider this place being a good environment to practice at this point? Because you now have the past experience with Ministry of Wind, and you have the tournament, and now you're pretty much preparing for another one. Still here. Would you say this is a good place?
Yeah, well, it's better than my home. It could be better, but I think it's the best thing possible for me at the moment.
Prior to, I think it was June or July, that players that were here formerly, they said that they have one issue with Ministry of Wind at that point in time, which was they didn't have enough practice partners, so to speak. Do you guys play custom games at this point, or?
Not really. I played some games with Sage, and I played some games with Brett when he was there.
Yeah.
But if I want to practice, I'd rather practice with people that I know online. And I also practice a lot on ladder. I feel that's a good way to approach the game when you're Zerg. But like, at the moment, some of the players are weaker, and practicing with them is not worth it.
Okay, yeah.
For me, at least. Like, I can practice with them a few games, but doing like long practice sessions is not worth it. But I can still practice with Live Zerg or Titan or Sage.
This is an interesting point. Would you say that, because you said that it's good for Zerg to actually spam ladder games? Why? Why do you think like Zerg is the race that should spam ladder games at this point?
I feel most of the Zerg's gameplay, if you want to go macro, is just to counter stuff. And in order to counter things perfect, you have to have seen it before or experienced it. And the best way to encounter new strategies or new cheeses or whatever is through ladder. Most people try new stuff on ladder, and then they show it off in a tournament. Like, if you play something new in a tournament, it's usually won't go too good for you. So I feel like it's really important to get to get a feel on how players play, and also experience new strategies.
I know for a fact that you didn't really have too many plans prior to your Valencia tournament. That you said that you don't really know what's going to happen in the nearest future. So has it changed a little bit now after Valencia and after Bucharest? Do you have some well-designed schedule that you're gonna follow tournament-wise?
Not really. I was supposed to go to MLG Dallas, but that doesn't look like it's going through. Besides that, I hope that I can qualify for DreamHack Winter, and that I get enough points. And yeah, besides that, I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Last question, just to finish the interview. Are you planning to go back to Australia anytime soon, or you're going to Norway anytime, like during Christmas or after?
I'm probably gonna go to Norway during Christmas. I don't know about Australia. I kind of want to go back, but not in the nearest future.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, one more question. You want to say something to your fans or StarCraft community?
Sorry.
Thank you guys for supporting me, and I will try my best to repeat my results at Remake Bucharest.